Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to review some tools from Etenwolf. Coming up next. Alrighty, that is right. We've got two different tools. One is the T300 series Digital Pressure Gauge and the T500 series Gauge and Inflator. So let's go ahead, take them out of the box and see what they're all about. Alrighty, first here is our digital tire gauge. It is ready to go from 3 psi up to 200 psi with a half-pound variance plus or minus. So pretty wide range of applications, anything from bikes up to RV and semi tires. Let's see. Little gauge right here. And in here we have, hopefully, some batteries. Runs off a pair of AAA batteries. If I can manage to not drop them. Let's see how we put the batteries in. On the bottom, very simple. Squeeze. There we go. Let me read the directions quick to see which direction they go in. Probably could figure it out, but let's see. Oh, right on there. And they were in right. There is a plus and minus indicator right at the base of here. There we go. Fires right up, ready to go. Let's go over and find a car. We are going to take a look at the wife's Subaru Outback here. It's had a issue for quite some time. Tires just slowly weep out air. They end up sitting about 25 psi. And her TPMS sensors, they don't tell which tire specifically is low, just that there's a low tire. So having something like this in her glove box is going to be very handy. So go ahead and take a quick look. This up here has 39.7 psi in it. That's great. I have thrown some green tire slime in this tire as a test, so this seems to be holding. Let's go take a look at one of the back tires. Alrighty, let's see where we're at here. Turn it on. We are 33.7 psi. Let me bring you in a little closer. There you go. And normally I run these about 37, 38 pounds, and we're going to put a few psi in here, but I wanted to kind of show this product. Nice handheld little device, big readable display. Runs on, like I said, a couple AAA batteries, and it does have a light so you can see what you're doing, especially in the dark. Very handy. And you can just keep this in your glove box. You do have the option for pounds, bar, or kPa, so plenty of different measurements depending on where you're at in the world. I'm going to keep it here on PSI, pounds per square inch, for us here in the States. And I'm going to go over and find our next thing we're going to check out and get some air in this tire. All right, next on the list is the T500 series Inflator, and I think this kind of is an entire kit full of all sorts of goodies for whatever you might need. So let's go ahead and open this one up. Take a look. This one also will go 0 to 250 psi and plus or minus 1 pound for accuracy. It does have the easy to read glow in the dark dial, which is going to be nice. So let's see what's in the box. Directions right off the bat. An awesome carry case. Let me bring in here a little bit closer. There you go. Now you can see what we're doing. Like I said, this has a great case, zippered case, and of course some of the things have fallen out because, well, shipping. In here we have a pile of, I believe, either valve stems or cores. Yep, not valve stems, but what do you call these things? Valve stem caps. We have a number of those, I think 8 or 10 of those. In here we have more goodies. We have some actual valve cores that I just dropped. Here we go, we've got a handful of these. Also included is an adapter for different types of valve stems. You have a needle for sports balls or another just pass through for inflating larger like pool toys or something like that. Go ahead and toss these back in before I lose them all. So already off to a good start here with the spare parts. And of course the case. Also in here is a roll of Teflon tape. So if you're going to go ahead and screw on your fitting, you may need to throw a little Teflon tape on here if it's leaking by chance. But everything in here is held down quite well, so that's nice, not going to be bouncing around. I've got a couple, again, AAA batteries for powering this. Go ahead and get these put in. Well, the device itself, it feels pretty sturdy to me. It's not flimsy and cheap by any means. You've got your trigger for inflating. There's a little push button here to let out any air if you need. Your battery tray, your battery cover is on the back side. Go ahead. Get the batteries in. Power it on. We've got our display here. Again, battery indicator, and we can change between the different settings. Let's see if you can see that, not me. There we go. So we're going to set this on PSI again. We do have a valve stem removal tool, so that's handy to keep as well if you're going to do any roadside repairs. Let's say you have to let all the air out of your tire for some reason. This makes the process very quick. And here is our adapter. So you've got two options. The first would be if you want to simply hold the air chuck on the valve stem itself, or if you've got a completely flat tire or something, you have the ability to screw this on and then lock and clamp it down on the tire and walk away. Now, this is nice for me because, well, one of the vehicles, the pickup, loses air frequently, and going up to 80 psi from 30, you've got to sit there for a long time. So if you can put this on your air compressor, set it, walk away. Even if you had an air compressor with a auto shutoff, maybe we do. That'd be very handy to have as well. But for right now, I'm just going to use this standard, and we'll go over. I'm going to turn on the air compressor first, let that fill up, and then we can go ahead and fill up the tire. So give me a few minutes just to get the air compressor filled up so we don't have that background noise. Okay, we have our air compressor filled up, ready to go. Got our gauge here and our filler. Go ahead and set it on. Go ahead and screw this on. Now we're reading 33.4. This is nice, you can just screw it on and not have to hold it. That's always a pain, especially if you're outside and it's cold or you're at a funny angle or your hands don't work and they get sore and cramped. Oh, that's got us at 41.5 pounds. Let me go ahead and let just a little out. And there we go, we're at 39 pounds, just what I was looking for. Go ahead and unscrew our hose here. Super nice deal. Was not expecting that, so that's a great little addition. Let's wander back over to the workbench. Well, we've had a couple of great tools to review here. The 300 series tire pressure gauge and the 500 series gauge and inflator tool. This definitely is going to stay in the wife's car because I still have not figured out why the tires keep losing air, and I don't think throwing green slime in all of the tires is the right answer. And the dealer can't figure it out either, so who knows. So that's going in the wife's Outback. This inflator and gauge is going to go down in the shop. For me, like I said, I've got another one of these around here, but the thread-on connector to the valve stem is a game changer for me, and hands down one I'm going to be using from now on. Great tool again, lightweight, just built solid. And the included kit full of parts, the case, the other inflator connector, the valve stem, the core tool, the Teflon tape if you happen to need that, and of course the valve stem cores, the extra connector types, and the valve stem caps. Definitely a pair of excellent tools here to start out with. I'm going to put a link to both of those down in the description, as well as they'll be listed in my Amazon affiliate page. So if you want to go ahead and pick one up for yourself, go ahead and do that. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button below for subscribing to the channel. Help us grow, and also hit those notifications for when we put out new videos. We've got a number of different product reviews coming yet in the next number of weeks here. Typically those come out on Tuesday, and our regular content comes out every other Saturday right now. So until the next video, have fun doing whatever you're doing, hopefully out in the garage doing something fun, and we'll see you real soon.